guys, welcome to our channel. So today we will continue with ES6 feature part 7. In this video we are going to learn about classes. So and trust me, classes are really interesting topic. So in our last video we saw spread operator and rest operator. So if you haven't watched it, please go and watch it and let me know your feedback in the comment section. The description is given in the description box for the last video. So let's continue with our today's video, that is classes. So classes are a special function. It is the replacement for JavaScript existing prototypal based inheritance. So basically, as you know, JavaScript will not support OOPS concept, object oriented programming concepts. So earlier, in order to achieve this OOPS feature in JavaScript, we used prototype based inheritance. But now ES6 has provided us with a very important feature called classes, which is the replacement for prototypal inheritance, and it gives us code reusability, code flexibility, and scalability. So using classes, we can reuse the code, that is, write once and use anywhere. So the class syntax has two components, class expressions and class declarations. So here, the developers will prefer to use class declarations only. So in this video, we will see more about class declarations. If you guys need a separate video for class expressions, let me know. So the syntax for class declaration is class name. And yeah, remember guys, always class keyword will be used before defining a class name. So class name. Class name can be anything of your choice. Inside class body, we will have class body and method definitions or function definitions. So guys, now we will see some examples. So here we are taking class, some class name of your choice. And remember, like here we are taking animal. So remember, the class name will be always starting with a capital letter. And after that, it will be camel case. So as you already know, that class keyword we will always use before the creating the class. So don't forget it. So class animal, and inside class, we will always have constructor. So constructor is a default method which will be present inside a class. So inside constructor, you can define the variables. So here we are taking name, this dot name equal to some animal name elephant. Now we will be defining our methods or function. So speak, we are taking a speak method which will have console.log for the name. So we will have here the dynamic, in our last videos we saw this dynamic thing, right? This dot name, if we are using inside dollar, then it will be a dynamic. So name make, so this dot name makes noise. So let's see the output of the console. But before that, I want to call the speak method outside the class. So for that, what we need to do? So for calling the methods of a class outside, we need to create an object. So we have created const a new, so new keyword. So we will, for creating an object, we will use new keyword. So const a equals to new animal. So new, after new, we have to call the class. After that, we can access the method inside the class using a means the object dot speak. Speak is the method. So now let's see the console result, guys. So here we are getting elephant makes noise. So since we are passing this dot name equal to elephant inside the constructor, so we are getting elephant makes noise. So as I already told you that classes are reusable. So in order to, if we want to reuse this class somewhere else, then we just have to pass name as a parameter inside the constructor. So we're passing the name here as a parameter and giving it name. So dynamically you can pass any name inside the call. Here I am passing elephant. Now let's see the result. We'll get the same result. So this is how we use classes in a reusable way. So guys, like this only we can create another object const b for the same class using different name. Like we'll take some lion. Yeah, we'll take lion. So like this only we can create multiple objects for the same class. So here we will call b.speak and we'll see the output. Yeah, so we get, so this is how you get to know that this dynamic, I mean, we can reuse this class anywhere. So let's see some other example, guys. Guys, in this example only, I would like to tell you about one more thing, which is static methods. So static methods inside a class are used for security purpose. So why security purpose? Because whatever you define inside a static method can't be accessed outside the class. So we cannot have the access to the this variable inside static methods. So here we will, inside static method, we are we'll console static methods. So as I told you, that static methods can't be accessed outside a class. But still, if you want to access it, then you have to access it using a class name dot static method. So let's see, using object, if we are calling the static method, what we will get? We will get error. Let's see. So here a.speak1 is not a function. Why? Because we are trying to access the static method using the object. We can't do that. We can't access static methods using object. If we want to access static methods, we have to call it using the class name. Yeah, let's see the output. Yeah. So this is the output. So guys, let's go into the other example. So guys, now we will see some example related to inheritance. So how to inherit a class and use its properties inside another class. So basically inheritance is used for reusability. Reusability, like you can write the class methods and variables at once and use it inside another class also. So reusing the code and no need to write multiple times. So now here we are taking another class dog, and we will be writing, yeah, so here we will be writing constructor normally. So this dot name normal, how we have done for animal. But now what we want, yeah, so dogs we are giving for name. So now what we want same thing, speak method. We want the speak method to be called inside dogs. So no need to mention it again inside dogs class. What we can do, we can inherit. So for inheriting, we will write extends animal. If we write extends animal, that means the dogs class is inheriting the animal class. So now after constructor, if you are inheriting from some class, after constructor, we have to write super. So super, what super will do? Super will extract all the properties, variable name, methods of a class to this particular class, right? So of a class means it will extend all properties from animal to dog. So for example, you want to access some particular property inside this, like name. So you will write like super name. So this is accessing the name. But if you want to access some method, that time you have to mention super dot that method name. So for variable, you can mention inside the super, and for method, you have to call it using dot. So now we are not going to use it because we are extracting all the properties. So that means we are not passing anything. That means it will extract all the properties. So now in order to call the speak method from the dog, what we will do, we'll create a object, new object using new keyword, new dogs. Now we will do d dot speak. So that means we are accessing the speak method from dogs. Let's see the result. Let's see the console output. So here dogs makes noise, right? Now what we want, yeah, so here we are passing dogs, right? So here what is happening is we are accessing the dogs. So it will take the name from this dot name equals to dogs from the speak method. Now let's say we want to have a speak method inside our dogs class also. So we will be defining a speak method inside dogs, and we will be making some changes like dogs bark. So now what what will get the preference is inside the dogs, whatever we have mentioned, the speak definition, that will be taking the preference. So let's run and see. So now we will get dogs bark. So this is what for today's class, guys. Here we are seeing that the preference is given to the class methods. Okay, so that's all for the class, guys. If you have any doubts, let me know. And if you like the video, do like, share, subscribe, and write your comments in the comment box. It's very helpful for me, guys. So thank you guys for watching my video.